Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of August 2024. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cappy. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Four of Pentacles. So kind of giving me a sense of holding on to something here, a little too tight for my taste, but maybe my taste sucks right now. I don't know. We'll see what that is. I'm just kind of getting a kind of grabbing kind of an energy. So somebody's either having a hard time letting go of something or somebody's hanging on a little too tightly to something or someone. But starting off the reading, you get the Six of Wands crossed by the King of Wands. So something feels good for you that is tied up to another energy. Feels really, really good. However, in your focus, you get the Eight of Cups. You seem a little, how do I put this? A little low, a little bit disconnected. Even though everything kind of seems to be in the right place, you seem to be a little bit disconnected. It almost feels like you need a break or something. You know, you need a little bit of a spa day or, I don't know, something. You need some time for yourself. In the recent past, the Six of Cups, there's a soul connection right there. I feel like it has to do with everything that's going on here. In your, in your strength, the Queen of Pentacles. So there is a lot of self-care involved here. That doesn't mean necessarily that, you know, even if you do take spa days, you're actually there with that day and not concerned about something else, you know? So there is stuff at play that you're doing for yourself, or you're trying to at least. But if you do that, try to be with it, you know, 100%. Just be in that moment of whatever you choose to do for yourself there. In the immediate future, the King of Cups, there's a lot of love here. There's good stuff showing up. However, there's good stuff showing up. Yay. However, the supportive energies, the Three of Swords. Why do I feel like this is something other? So you're kind of dealing with all of whatever's bringing in these good energies. And then the Eight of Cups and the Three of Swords, which, by the way, are right next to one another. It feels like it's something to the side of that. Like there's something a little bit concerning at play for you, but it's to the side. It's still very important because it's, you know, brings the Three of Swords here, which usually refers to a little bit of a painful situation for you. So the energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of it, the Star. Again, kind of try to keep your eye on the prize, keep yourself focused in the moment with what you got, especially with what you got working, because there is a lot of energy like that that's showing up. Not to say, oh, dismiss this, don't mind this, you know, it's ugly, push it to the side. No, but I kind of get the sense that you're away from it anyway, kind of a thing. So it's like if it's far away from you and it's something that you have no control over, yeah, work with it, feel the feelings of whatever it is, but don't try to stress yourself too much about what you can do about the situation, because I feel like it's out of your hands anyway, you know? So it's just kind of playing with a sense of control, this whole situation. Do you have control over it? Ultimately, probably not. You know, in your hopes and fears, the Two of Pentacles, yeah, there's the inability to do something or wanting to do something and feeling like nothing I can do, kind of a deal. And in the potential outcome, the Knight of Pentacles, there's a little bit of movement that's starting to unfold potentially towards this situation. I feel like it's one of those, you know, one day at a time kinds of things. Yeah, let's clarify. What do I get? I get the sense that there's two separate things in here. But let's do the Four of Pentacles. You get the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands. yeah, again, that thing that kind of keeps us stuck, right? We want to do something about something, but because we can't really, and there's not a lot we can do about the situation, we feel frustrated, and it's like, oh my God, I want to do this, I want to do that, but I'm not, and I can't, and so it's almost like building up a sense of stress out of really nothing, because the minute you start accepting that you have no control over the situation, it wouldn't feel so stressful anymore, and it wouldn't keep you in that sense of feeling stuck, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what? Yeah, I can see you want to do something about something, but again, depending on what it is, and not really depending on what it is, it's just playing off of the energy of control for you, and again, you probably most likely have no control over the situation. So let's do the Six of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the High Priestess, the Three of Wands. This situation is at a distance too. Where are you at? Where are you at that things are so a little spread out here? But it does feel good, but it feels like it's at a distance. This other situation you're dealing with, the main one, let's call it the main one. It feels good though. Even if it's at a distance, it's like, okay, no, it's working out, it's great, okay. Let's do the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Emperor, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, everything looks fine here. There's definitely a super duper match at play, energetical match. There is a little bit of fear, but it's like, everything that shows up as being important to us, it's quite natural to kind of see a little bit of fear. If that doesn't interfere, then we're all set. And I don't see it interfering necessarily. I see it being there, Let's do the Eight of Cups in your focus. The Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hangman. It could be something, this other situation, the situation number 2, could be something relating to either a project you got going on, or work, or something you're potentially invested in, but it's kind of looking like it's on hold or something. Like there's been progress made, you've gotten to this point, and now it's like, okay, how do we get to the next point? Well, let's think about it, or something. There's definitely and there's a shift in there too, in terms of directions might change right now, or restructuring kind of an energy. Maybe that's why there's a pause to it. Okay. Let's do the Queen of Pentacles. In your strength, you get the Temperance card, the Tower, the Two of Pentacles. See, the more time you have on your hands, the worse it gets. It's like, instead of taking advantage of this time and just kind of spend it to your advantage, and again, focus on yourself as much as you can during this time, it's probably giving you the opportunity to start panicking and being like, oh my God, nothing's moving, nothing's happening. Well, if you focus on that, then that's what you'll attract, But there's also the other alternative of, let's focus on ourselves, as much as we can, and let's be with that. Not be at the spa day and, worry about the project that didn't work out, or things are changing, or that doesn't, you might as well not do it, The hell was with me and spa days lately? I think I need a spa day. Do I? I mean, every day should be a spa day. I don't know what's up with the examples lately of spa days. But anyways, in the immediate future, for the King of Cups, you get the World card, the Three of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. You're completing a cycle that has to do with your heart. It feels like it's an old cycle. It's almost like getting closure over something that happened 10 years ago that has nothing to do with what's going on today for you. Very interesting. It held a lot of weight. It held a lot of pain. I feel like you've healed that if the cycle is closing off, but it's definitely looking like closure there. And you're coming out good at the other end of it, in terms of, yeah, cycle closed. I'm done. I'm good. I'm free, Yeah, something older, for sure. I don't think it has to do with anything that's at play right now or anytime recent. For the Three of Swords, you get the Page of Cups, the Hierophant, the Star. Yeah, and it leaves room for this new chapter that's opening up for you, especially when it comes to, again, the path of your heart, if you want. So I do see something at play in regards to that. It almost leaves you free in this new chapter that you're already in. You've probably been in it for quite a minute. But it feels like you weren't necessarily completely free of that past one, and now you're like, okay, I'm here. I'm showing up for it 100% now. You know, I don't even think it's been playing out at a conscious level for you where you wouldn't necessarily realize that, but you might notice differences in how you're going to show up from now on within this situation. And that's kind of what's signaling this closing of that old chapter. Let's do the Star for the energy that you may not see. The Four of Cups, the Fool, the Five of Swords. You're upset that something's not moving. And I kind of look at that and I'm like, moving according to what? You know, how should it move? Is it not moving at all? Because if you have this preconceived notion of how it should move, then no, it's probably not moving according to you. You know, it's probably, no, it's not moving. It's moving like a freaking snail. So, I feel like it's tied up to the situation here that is just pausing a little bit. I don't feel like it's a complete pause over this project or whatever this energy is. I feel like it's, again, things are kind of rearranging potentially in there. And because of that, it may feel like it's moving really, really slow or not moving at all. And there you are showing up bummed out. It's like, well, you know, chop, chop. It's like, you can't rush. You can't rush rearrangements. You know, you just got to let them happen and then kind of go with the flow of the new change. Because it's deceptive and it's not doing you any good. You know, it's kind of like you need to let it happen. As much as it inconveniences you or you don't like it, what you don't like about it is not that it's not moving, it's how you feel about it not moving because you have a different idea about how it should move. And that's a little bit, you know, controlling there. Like it should move this way or this at this speed or, you know, which, no, it's going to move in the way it wants to move. For the Two of Pentacles in your hopes and fears, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Eight of Swords. There's a balancing act between how much time you give to yourself, how much time you give to this connection over here that is currently present. And I feel like you're kind of losing that balance over it in terms of you're either giving too much to the connection or too much to yourself. I don't think it's about yourself there, given that even when you do give to yourself, you're half present. So I would think you're investing a lot of your energy and a lot of yourself in this connection, and the time for yourself is kind of falling off balance there. So there's a little bit of a balancing act on your part there in terms of figuring it out. You know, let's do the Knight of Pentacles in the potential outcome. The Four of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Six of Swords. There's a delay. There's a delay potentially in a commitment, or I don't think there's a delay. I think you're taking it as things are progressing, things are moving. But again, if you're coming from the perspective of, but I want for things to move faster, you're going to take the way things are moving and that final destination as, oh my God, are we there yet? That's you right there. Are we there yet? Which is going to make it seem like time is expanding and you're never going to get there. But it's like, no, everything's going according to the proper movement here. It's fine. You've got a lot of are we there yet kind of an energy to you. You need to settle that down. You need to work with a sense of patience for your sake, first of all. and just kind of take it from there, you know, because things are looking like they're going where they need to go. You know, you just need to let them. Because if we kind of start with, are we there yet? You didn't even leave the, you know, driveway. It's going to make that trip a whole lot longer than it needs to be. Let's see what the universe has. The Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Two of Cups. You're killing me here. You're like, yeah, I know all this. I know you know. You know, sometimes you need to hear it. That's why we're doing this. You're like, I know. You know, taking it easy, not rushing, one day at a time. I know. Okay, then do it. You know, no more are we there yet. Let's do Into the Lonely Woods. Oracle. Dip-dee-doo. The Lonesome Gardener. Let's see what that is. Number 5. All right. You are learning the joy of tending to something wild until it can become something giving and warm, just as you are now. Your care and attention have given something new the space to grow and become abundant. This is now reflected in your soul. Look within and see how what you helped nurture in the world is now growing within you. Where once all felt barren and unknown, there is a fertility and connection. You turned away from the voice of the world and listened instead to the wisdom of the growing world. Because of that, all is blossoming and rich and verdant once again. You have made the wasteland a paradise. Oh, cool. You have sown the seeds from which blessings can now come forth. So you're doing good. You're like, I know. Okay, that's it. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.